I came up. I came up under these niggas. It's niggas like this. I came up under watching and wanted to be like. Before we get into all that, I got to do my little thing. All right, let me grab this. Pull this in. We talking right here, and make sure you crystal clear up on it, Boob, so that way everybody can hear you just like how you hear me right now.
I don't hear shit.
Crystal clear. Go ahead and speak your thing and check mic check 1 2.
Nah, that sound like I'm in the tunnel.
Okay, where are you at right here?
There we go. No, there we go. No, go up a little bit.
There.
Yep. You want me to holler at these motherfuckers?
No. Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So now that we got our level straight,
check.
We good to go. I got to play a little bit. This 535 in the building, so I had a little something. You know, I got to play this. I don't own the rights to none of this shit, but
we own it. We do.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I can't go too loud. Yes. Oh boy, it's the crash. Now I had to stop that clip because I got to save that for another time. I just wanted to play that, and then I got to do this little clip. Yeah. Man. I gotta do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, trade 5. Suspect players make the party more live.
You better not miss the party, nigga.
Yeah.
Going down Saturday.
Yeah. Endo smoking money's my thing. I got Boobie in the house. We trade 5 in it tonight. You know what I mean? We getting ready to get into his story. I just wanted to play them little clips, just a little bit, get our energy flowing, get the blood circulating and everything like that. I gotta get into it and do the CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I said CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I'm in the building tonight. I am your host, Shab Rob. I'm from that cutthroat land. You dig what I'm saying? I got a special guest with me tonight. Before I get into any of that, before I introduce him and let him tell his story, past, present, and future, I need you sons of bitches out there to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Go over to stop watching me. Stop watching us. Go to YouTube
right now.
Subscribe at the Cutthroat Radio Podcast YouTube channel. Share the shit. Get us all focused on this shit right here, because all this shit is juicy and I'm bringing to y'all live.
Screenshot it and send it to me. Show me
right now, because this shit is real. It's organic. It's authentic. It's from the mud. You dig what I'm saying? And we doing this shit for real, from scratch. It's all auto. We ain't in here rehearsing this shit, trying to practice and none of that, nigga. We doing this shit all auto. We been what you say? We been dope. And with further ado, since I'm already getting into his life and everything, and his phrase right there, that's a catchy ass phrase, because we been dope. I got Boobie in the house. 535 Boobie. What's happening, Cuddy?
Man, you know what to do.
What's happening? I appreciate you coming in. Look, he's like an older brother. You know what I'm saying? He, like I said, before I even let him go into it, this one of him, his crew. And other crews in the crest we looked up to, my generation, we definitely wanted to be like them. We even called ourselves a crew or whatever, and was running around doing what we do, all inspired behind niggas like 535 Boobie. Boobie, what's going on, man? How was your drive?
Oh, man. I got here.
A little bit on
I got here.
Yeah. So and then you come. Where you coming from? The Bay?
From the house, and then to the ghetto, and then back on the freeway.
Okay.
Yes, the Bay.
Just riding in
707 Nordic Park. We ain't gonna talk about no address, but we're gonna say the northern part.
Yee. You feel what I'm saying? We got to be G14 around here because this OG. So pay attention, to my audience out there. Y'all got to pay attention because we're gonna chop and screw some shit up like DJ. What's the DJ down there in Houston?
DJ Screw.
Yeah, DJ Screw. We're gonna chop and screw some shit up here tonight. G14, bop, because this OG in the house. So we got to make sure we we address situations as such. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna ask him some questions, and I'm gonna ask him some questions. But it's up to him and up to my audience to be able to absorb it and take it for what his answers for what they worth. Right off the bat, where you originally from?
San Francisco.
When did you move? And so you moved to Vallejo after coming from San Francisco?
I moved to Vallejo in 88.
88. And if you want to pull it up just a little bit closer.
So Frisco, man, I was damn near an old man when I got to Vallejo.
88.
16. So I was born in 72. So if you know anything about the history of what we went through since 72 to 82. Them kids went through life changes that break them or make them.
Oh, so cool. Before we even get to Vallejo, wait a minute, because I don't even know this shit.
Frisco.
Yeah, I don't even know this shit. Let's get to Frisco. So when you originally born in Frisco, what part of Frisco?
Geneva Towers.
Geneva
well,
Towers.
My whole family is from every part of Frisco.
Okay.
But my mama got with my dad, and he lived in Sunnydale. You feel me? So that's what got me over there, Sunnydale, Geneva Towers. That's where I come from.
Okay, that's where you was
yes,
raised around.
Born and raised.
Okay, and was it rough when you was over there?
Man, projects. I need SSI for this shit I seen. You feel me?
I almost spit the Gatorade out. So, said that side check for the shit he seen at that age. What age was you?
Shit, from 1 to 16.
Immediately,
I moved 15. I mean, I seen a lot of shit.
Okay, so you 72. You said okay. So was
drugs?
Was the crack? Death? Was the crack there already?
Yes, crack. No, man, I come from before the crack, and then the crack when the kings and queens got knocked down.
Talk to us about it. Give us a little. I know you can't go too far into it.
All the dopest people you had money was on dope.
Yeah.
All the dope dealers was on dope.
Yeah.
So that was like, man, that was an eye opener for me because I seen all my friends, uncles, my aunties, uncles, all this shit going through this shit, the war. So it was like, man, I ain't never doing this shit ever. And then because my dad was from a baller to being on drugs. So that was like, he always said, don't do nothing I do. Because I want to be with him, regardless of what. I don't care if you felon, whatever I know you before all this shit. So I never treated anybody that got on drugs any different. That's why I'm today. I don't care what you go through. That's the devil that knocked you down, but all you gotta do is come back and don't do the shit you already know you don't supposed to do.
Right. Absolutely.
You can get ate up. Ain't nobody perfect, but you just gotta learn from what shit that you cry for, from what you want to cry again.
Yeah. Absolutely. So right there, Geneva Town and all that. Was you influenced immediately into the drug game?
Oh man, back in the days, man. Like I said, I got a big family. Okay. My family was, major. They was really on their shit. If in the game, where it come from, you have to be in there or you gonna drown.
What's the last name of the family?
I'm not naming no last name.
Okay, I got I'm gonna ask. I gotta do my job.
You know me, you know who my family is.
So, okay.
But I couldn't do it.
Nigga said, I'm not naming no last name.
I couldn't. They did it. They chopped me. Y'all, you need something, you come holler at us.
Okay.
Don't do what we do.
Absolutely.
You feel me? My dad, I say, from the city, everything got to be major. You feel me? Or you gonna next city shit? No, you can't do none of this shit. Over there to the wharf and break dance like your ass been doing.
When did you get in? When did you get in? When
I moved to the Crest.
Oh, that's when you got in.
Yeah, because I wasn't with the family. Nobody can say nigga.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's. I was in the shortest time of that shit. In '96, I say fuck.
Oh, wait a minute, we can't go too far.
Yeah.
I gotta go back real quick. What is your original name?
Harold Israel Smith III.
Okay, and who named you?
My mom.
Your mom named you. That's what's up.
After my dad.
After your dad. And then what's your nickname? What's your stage name?
Boobie, Mr. Cardone.
Who? So real
Boobie,
quick,
my mama named me Boobie since a baby. Her best friend. She was a godson and he died, but she named him same nickname she named him. She named me, and It's always been Boobie.
It's always been Boobie.
I didn't even know my name was Harold until I start writing.
Because you said everybody said Boobie so much.
Yeah.
Because that's it's funny.
You don't post nothing. The projects you don't post no real niggas government.
Right.
But I don't do nothing, so I can give you my government.
Right. Okay. Absolutely, and I appreciate that. Absolutely. And that's dope how you got that name, because I was going to say how did that name actually come about, and to hear that story for somebody passing away and you inherited it from somebody that passed, that's touching. And you said you're originally from Frisco, so what schools did you attend out there in San Francisco?
Alvarado Elementary. Alvarado's dope. They took us. The one thing about Frisco is they chartered you from one side of the city all the way to the other side of the city to go to school.
Wow.
So Alvarado, our school was goddamn avenues, and we lived in almost in Daly City. So they chartered us. It was a dope school.
Wow,
though.
That's hella far.
It was a dope school though. I really loved that school because we did hella shit that just like these kids don't do it. They school down the street from.
What's some of the things y'all did?
Man, ropes course, learn all kind of shit, man.
What y'all was in like physical training? What, boot camp?
No, it's called learning trust.
Oh, okay.
Learning trust.
Okay.
When you do stuff like that, you learn how to trust people to hold your belay, your rope. So when you jump off and it's trust.
Okay. I see it. That's what's up, man. It was at elementary and going into junior high school. What junior high school?
It's at 5th grade.
5th grade. Okay. Junior high school, you was out there, and then you.
Then I went to Visitation Valley Middle School, graduated, and then I went to the high for 1 year at Woodrow Wilson, and then we moved because it was hella crazy shit going on at that time. And that was going down in 88.
87, 88.
87, 88, it was down.
And the Geneva Tower project. Yes. Oh boy, I heard a story. You just hear the stories. I'm younger. I'm way younger than that, but I heard some stories. Wow. So you hit Vallejo. You moved immediately to the Crest?
No. See, before I moved to Vallejo, my grandfather, he was in the Army, and he'd been stationed in Vallejo already. So my family been in Vallejo since like the 70s, 78. So us being in Vallejo ain't new.
Okay.
I used to come out every summer, see my family, and then my dad moved out there. He had a little family, and so every summer I come out there. It was like paradise.
What part of Vallejo?
My cousins moved to Rancho.
Oh, it was really nice back then.
We talking about they had ranch houses, though, big ass.
This before anything was really
Beverly Hills. They didn't get a backyard at the farm. My Uncle Cato. We go over there, but all my cousins, they breeded dogs. They dads and shit breeded dogs, so they always had big houses. Mm-hmm. So when I came, I'm a project baby. That's all I wanted, to get the fuck away from this concrete. Yeah. So when you seen all that land, you was paradise.
I know why you call it paradise now. And you wasn't subjected to the streets and nothing. You were just trying to get away from the streets, just right then and there.
Man, come on, man. You already, if you were born and raised in the projects already, you already subjected to the streets already.
Gotcha.
So all the other dumb shit, when you come to somewhere where you have a little piece, it's not the same. You feel me? I already been through the adversity of the people that's 19 for to go through.
When did the Crest come involved into your life?
88. Because I moved when we moved from Frisco, right? We moved from Frisco like in 87, like just like the 87, 80 at the same time. Mm-hmm. It was like I was already in fucking. I was in Willits. I was on summer break, right? And my mom's best friend died. Son got killed, and she was like, "This is it. I'm out of here."
Out there in Frisco.
I was gone. I'm over there with my dad, girlfriend. He called her godmama, but it wasn't a godmama.
It was a girlfriend.
Yeah. So I'm in Willits, and she was like, "Man, you stay there. I'm gonna get a house in Vallejo." I was so happy. Paradise.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, you see so much shit. I like dogs.
You was exposed so early.
I like dogs though. I like dogs and outdoor shit. I couldn't have that in the projects.
You was exposed so early to the concrete jungle, and you probably didn't even necessarily know what was going on at the time until you got older and realized.
No, I knew what it was.
Right off the rip.
You see it.
Right off the rip. You just knew, right?
It's gradually things change in that kind of process. So it wasn't nothing like that when I'm 70, like I said, 72. My dad. All the uncles and all that was successful. They went on drugs. They wasn't doing nothing. So you see the change in this shit, and it's different from somebody just get hit with the bam. No, it was like I got used to it. Like, okay, I see something ain't right, but I still didn't change who I felt about you. So I know they just fucked up right now. Hopefully they're gonna feel better because I remember the good on you. Right, once you remember the real part about somebody, you'll never forget that.
Sticks with a person.
Yeah, that's way different.
But at the same time, when you fuck up and you do some dumb shit with a motherfucker, that sticks too.
Immoral shit is something that you can't get over.
Right.
Shit that ain't immoral, you can get over.
Yeah. You can. So Crestside, you get the hillside. You was over there. Did you run into anybody over there?
I knew a lot of people in Vallejo because I used to come out to Vallejo already. Like
I said,
we summertime Dan Foley was full of everybody.
So give me like, okay, it was full of everybody. Give me the crest. Like when did you get to the crest and become crest side?
Man, I moved to the crest. Guess who the first person? Man, let me tell you. When I
give
here,
it to us.
Look at who's the crest greeter. You don't even know the real crest greeter. If you're a real crest kid, who's the crest greeter?
I don't know. Give it to me.
Pug. Any nigga that come to the crest gonna have to meet Pug.
Way back then too?
Yes. Because the Gateway, when you come down, he live on Gateway.
Yeah.
So anybody that come on that street, he finna follow them all the way to their house. How you doing? What's up? What's your name? That's my first friend in the crest.
Pug. Shout out to Pug too. Thieves and Birdie and all that. Recipes, Birdie. Wow. You come to the crest. It's 88. You meet Pug and
Jason.
This
Goob.
is Jason and Goob on Sawyer Street.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Tell us about that. What was all that?
What's up, man? What's your name? You know, nigga acquiring young niggas acquiring niggas, see nigga on scooters. Them niggas. What's up, man? What you doing?
Did you feel like
I loved it because I'm from the projects. We used to. So the best part. Yes. No. People come around you.
Yeah.
So in the hood is the hood called neighborhood. Neighbor is really your neighbor. Like, how you doing, bro?
Yeah.
So you go come outside and he don't look at you and she don't look at you.
Yeah.
Weird shit. That ain't. The hood is community. It's a unit.
Absolutely.
So I got embraced straight out, and it was love. Because when I first came there, we looked at the house. I said, "Oh my god,
what part of the crest?
Nigga, Sawyer Street, 127 Sawyer Street.
Bambi and them side?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga, them my best friends.
Yeah.
Nigga, before them niggas was hanging out with me before.
Was Ma and their family right there already?
Nigga, come on, nigga.
Come on, give me the story. That's what I'm asking. I'm younger. I got
127. Maul. We got Maul. We got Alf. We got Sleep. We got Bambi.
Was Alf and them in the same house, or they was in two different houses?
No, Alf, nigga, and Sleep lived. Nigga, they brothers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You said Alf and Sleep. I thought you were talking about like two different houses.
No,
they was in the house with the brick, the
next to the bricks,
the White House, the 10
with the Mercedes Benz.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
yeah.
So y'all wasn't crew or nothing like that. Y'all hadn't even thought about no crew. This was just y'all.
Because it started right. I guess they started in fucking junior high. I wasn't in junior high. I was in my first year in high.
Transitioning over.
So they started before that. So I used to hang, nigga, when I first got there, nigga, it was Alf. It was Pug first. So me, Alf, Dave Simpkins, nigga, also Sawyer Street.
Dave Simpkins, yeah. Hey, where'd you go to high school when you came out here? When you came to Blair?
I was supposed to go to Blair. I signed the nigga, and our school got burnt down in Frisco. So they was talking about waiting on the school paper shit. So you got to go to People's. Man, I got the People's. This is not.
This nigga, you went to a continuation school when you excuse me, Albert. Immediately you transitioned. Was Mr. Mean?
Yes.
He's
the only teacher.
Oh damn, that motherfucker is throwback.
He the only.
He a goddamn legend.
That nigga's the only teacher.
That motherfucker Means is a goddamn legend. My man. That nigga's a legend, blood. That shit crazy.
I wasn't used to. I'm not used to. Come on, men don't talk to a man like I don't. My daddy didn't tell me what. He got to talk to them like that because that's how they need to be talked to. Don't talk to me like that. So this wasn't teaching to me.
You had structure already, basically. You come from the structure already.
Man, come on. Hella asshole big cousins. And my mom was super asshole. If you know about the Queens is holding it down first. So, nigga, my daddy, we didn't do all the talking shit to each other and disrespecting, loud mouthing.
Did you play any sports growing up?
Track.
You ran track?
Track, soccer, football, basketball, not baseball.
Was you good at anything? Like, was you
good at everything I did?
Well, why did you not pursue anything?
Because I'm a project baby.
You're a project baby.
You feel me? I'm single mama.
You always run back to the project baby thing.
I'm gonna tell you the truth though, nigga. My mama, nigga, at work. Who gonna sign the papers?
Right.
You feel me? So I come from a little different. You know, you nigga got the daddy like.
No brothers, no sisters, no older brothers.
I'm the big brother. I got two big sisters. My big sisters would help raise me with my mom.
Okay.
But I got little brothers and sisters.
Where was they at?
They wasn't in the same house.
Okay. Yeah.
So nigga, if I would have went, look, because we and our family athletes.
Yeah.
So my mind wasn't even thinking about none of that. None of that.
We
didn't think about none of that. My daddy taught me how to be a mechanic. And
wait, slow down.
That's all
don't rush into the mechanic. That's somewhere down the line.
That's the sports. That's where the sports.
You try to rush about that. Music though, because I'm getting ready to go right into the music. Crew music right here is what I'm looking at in the crest. So 88, 89. You high school already. They junior high school, but they already 535. They already Sesame Street.
No, yes. They just started, but it wasn't like how when we took all the way off.
Okay. Who was all in the crew?
We're not doing none of that.
We can't get nothing.
Characters.
Okay.
Everybody didn't make it.
Okay. Because Sleep gave us some.
I said we had 24. We're 24 plus.
The original. I don't want to go all into all of that, but just the original lineup when y'all first 535 did. How many was the original lineup? How many was out there?
Probably 20.
Good God Almighty! The Rump wasn't even that deep when they first started.
We still like 14 deep.
The Rump was like 10, 12 deep when they kicked off. The original crew.
No, the youngsters in charge.
Y'all.
The youngsters in charge.
Y'all was the crew. When our rumors when we was growing up, we heard y'all terrorizing Vallejo.
Nah, they was getting terrorized, trying to terrorize us. That's all it was.
We heard Vallejo being terrorized by the 535. We used to hear y'all beating up everybody.
Y'all did it?
We used to hear y'all beating up everybody. We wanted to be like y'all hella bad. the YP, MVP, nigga.
Everything that happened got blamed on us. That's all.
The Rump was more of the player money type of suave pimping. That y'all was the beat up. I get on your head. You niggas keep doing that shit in our hood. We'll go right over to your hood and all of the shit. Don't try to sugarcoat nothing. This is Cutthroat Radio Podcast.
Yeah, but we shut that down when we changed the 535.
Y'all the Sesame Street shit.
We got all of the characters out.
God damn it! Don't try to lie to me, nigga. I looked up to that shit.
Characters out,
nigga. Give me somebody in the fight. So I know some people. I know Maul 535, Treacherous Tick 535, Doobie 535, Sleep 535, You 535. These are artists. I'm just throwing out the artists.
Lunatic, Maniac, Short. Walt Disney, Lil D. I think you said everybody else. Alf.
What about T Telly?
Oh, T Telly.
Looney. Mike. Mike. What about Mikey T?
Looney Tino. Ain't no.
No, Mikey T. Who is Seattle? What's the name?
B. Brooks, Brian Brooks. That nigga ain't nigga. T Telly is in Seattle.
Is it T Telly that's in Seattle?
You need a rip.
I need a rip. For that one. Well, I mean, that's what I'm asking. I gotta ask so I can know. I didn't miss. And I gotta bring this to my audience because my audience don't necessarily know that y'all who's who and y'all.
They don't know. Do y'all know Mac Mall and Doobie is in the same crew?
They don't really.
And Sleep.
You got to realize my audience is a mixture of.
I know. We can educate them.
You feel what I'm saying? So, I try to bring a lot of that stuff that, like, from my neighborhood that I was raised around and seen. I try to bring that out of y'all. Now, I know I can't bring too much.
Hold on, but it's more. I might be missing somebody.
You missing some folks.
So that's why I don't say one extra.
Well, listen, y'all out there in TV land, Shot Rob TV.
When we do a meet and greet, you can find out who the fucking 535
we not name dropping.
We're gonna do a meet and greet, and you're gonna say, "Oh, that's you."
I'm not name dropping to make anybody feel left out. I'm just giving my audience a basis of who my OGs was as I was growing up in the crest looking up to. Some of the craziest shit you did growing up.
Man. I did a lot of crazy shit.
Give us something that stand out, like just right off the bat. Just give us some of the craziest shit. You and the crew, y'all was together. Y'all was at a show. Y'all beat the blood out of somebody. Y'all got some money from somebody. Y'all finessed a situation. Y'all did a performance, and the performance went good. And then somebody tried y'all. Like, give me something.
There's too many of them. Man, that nigga said, "What's crazy shit?" There's a lot of crazy shit I did. craziest shit I did and I regret it is telling the motherfucker to get the fuck up out of here and went to jail for. Trying to help the people. That's the crazy thing. I ain't gonna talk about nigga no shit I can still go to jail for.
We don't want to incriminate nobody around this motherfucker. We ain't
doing none of that talk.
We don't want to incriminate nobody.
It's a lot of crazy shit I did, man. But I really, my mama, man, told me always, man, watch what you're doing, because you got to come see me. So the crazy shit, I'm a daredevil. I rode skateboards, fucking bikes, did all kind of weird shit, man. As a kid, flying down the hill, I got so many goddamn head fractures and shit on my head. So when you say some crazy shit, I ain't gonna talk about no dumbass shit I did, as a youth, being protected, because I done a lot. Everybody have. So we ain't gonna dwell on that shit. I'm gonna do the shit. I got my head busted, flying down the big ass hills. X Games come from us though. The black kids from the Frisco. We did the weirdest shit, riding one skate all the way down the hill, flying.
Damn, now that's some crazy shit.
With the metal skates.
Now that's some crazy shit, because them fucking hills are steep in Frisco. Yeah. Goddamn, one skate?
Yes, that's how we talking about them little kids.
Fuck. And they probably still doing that shit to this day.
No, they X Games, they just stole all that shit.
A lot.
Oh yeah. They used to call me Little Boobie. So my mama's 5'3", my daddy's 6'1". Mm-hmm. So I had, as a youngster, I had a little small man's complex. And I'm the youngest. I'm the only son.
You tall though.
Nah, that's after I got. That's why I'm nice.
No, I'm nice. Nigga stupid.
I grew up in the projects, nigga. You gotta fight.
Did y'all fight a lot in the crew?
Never.
Not in the circle of the crew.
Never.
Nobody got into an altercation.
Not Boobie. Shit happens. Niggas cross lines, but not Boobie. We don't fucking have that shit. That's bullshit. We ain't fuck. I don't argue with no nigga. I'm not fighting with no nigga.
He sound like a mafia. Okay. He stopped already. Damn. Where we at? Oh, I'm almost close.
We ain't doing none of that.
I'm almost right on for that. That's crazy because people inside they circle, they like brothers, they sometimes have disagreements and they gotta let some of that testosterone out and some animosity gotta fly.
Not physical.
Never before. Never. Huh? What can I ask you this? And I want to ask you, because this is 535 part. I'm not gonna ask the round part. Where was you at when the song between Mac Dre and Mac Moffler, when Dre did to Mac Stabbers? Where was you at?
Me and T-Love was trying to find out where Dre was at.
Cause y'all was finna get him?
No, we was gonna say, what the fuck you doing? I said, I'm gonna get you. That's our brother. Mm-hmm. You feel me? How you drop that shit and you didn't even, nigga, we close like a crew.
Yeah.
Sets in a romp.
It's like a one. It's like one.
Yeah. So we all got a certain feeling about certain shit, but only you can't check my brother without coming through the lines. It's like disrespecting. You know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is.
You felt damn that because it was a cold thing.
Yeah, but like I said, one thing about me, and I always say this. I said everybody have to go through what they gonna go through in life, and you can't tell a motherfucker what to do and what not to do. You feel me? So let them bump their head, and then shit happens.
Okay.
And then that's the only way they gonna get corrected. By you trying to check somebody and all that extra shit, that shit.
Was the hardest side of it? Who at the time, if I was at its height and the ramp was kind of like at their height still going, who was the hardest crew in
Who's still the hardest crew?
I'm asking
who's still the hardest crew?
I'm trying to get.
We don't compete, nigga. We don't compete.
I can't never see. This is why you deal with motherfuckers like OG right here. You never get a straight like. He'll send you around the block on it.
No, like I said, we was brothers, so it's no competing.
Who was the hardest side of Vallejo? The crest or the hills in the south? Who was the hardest side? And I'm not stirring up no shit. At the time, it was that was going on at the time. Who was the hardest?
I was in the north, so I don't know what nobody how hard somebody else is. But the north dominant, But you got hitters everywhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga, they'd be sneaking up on you. They ain't got a claim to side, so that shit don't got nothing to do with no side.
Okay. Yeah. I was just, I threw that out there because
because a nigga from the side don't mean make a nigga hard.
Right.
You know that.
Right.
These
absolutely.
niggas be on your side, stirring up shit, fucking up your shit.
Absolutely. Wow. When did music come? When did music come into play?
Oh, shit. Well, entertainment been always in my life. So in the city I was dancing. So that was some shit that kept me up out of the projects, selling drugs or anything. My money was like going to the wharf. Before the wharf, we used to make a little money helping people with their goddamn groceries, getting some tips.
Mm-hmm.
Then we always go to the wharf and play arcades. Then we see like, damn, they out here fucking making money, doing the shit we love already.
Mm-hmm.
And it's over. We went to go still push shopping carts, help people get their change. They give me a tip, then just to get the batteries, because we had speaker boom boxes and shit. Because our big cousins always had some shit.
Well, at the time, 535 and who was you listening to at the time? Like the music?
Man, I was a breakdance. I wasn't listening to. What I'm trying to tell you, it was from breakdancing. So when I was a real breakdancer in the city, so I never like listen. I listened to old school music with my mom and them and my dad. My family love that shit.
Uh-huh.
So I couldn't. My mom wouldn't let me play no motherfucking Too Short. None of that shit. My sister didn't get cussed out for playing that shit because they don't play that bitch shit. They bitch the shit out of each other. But men don't supposed to use that shit. So I ain't fuck music. Like I'm still like, I'm not a person that follow like I'm a fan of nobody. You feel me? I like music, good music. I'm old school music, And breakdancing music wasn't artist. It was just like
it was like techno.
You never knew who the fuck the person was.
Yeah, but the music, it was just like a beat, and they was dancing to the beat and shit. Yes. Yeah, all that shit. Yeah,
Electric Kingdom.
So being in the Crest.
So when I came out there, so like entertainment's always been dope to me. So when I came out there and ran into Plug was one of my best friend, and then Sleep, Alfie, Alf, Dave, all them. We the older ones, so that's why in the crew we the older ones. We used to hang out, and then we just like we that's our little. We all a few years difference. So we start hanging around a little, but they started doing rapping and little shit. They didn't even know my history of entertainment, because I'm a fly Frisco nigga. You feel me? So it's different. So when they like, damn, this nigga dance and all that shit. So that's what made our art shit collaborate, right? Because I'm the hype man now. So this nigga dancing, niggas dress fly, all that shit. They ain't dressing nothing like how we dress. Niggas from the Crest, nigga, wear gray, dark blue, and black. I'm coming from the city. I'm wearing fly color shit. My family niggas had me clean. So they were like, I'm the hype man. So it wasn't like the hype man back then. It was the shit. You got a nigga, come on. You can hype, come out there and put the people going.
Yeah, get the crowd participation.
Yes. So that's how we just, it was in our crew already. So it wasn't like we find somebody. It just happened. And we start putting our everything in him. You feel me? Let's get up out of this dark shit. It took off. We sit in the car like we sit in the Granada, nigga, right, nigga, opinion, nigga, off my sister. He never bug it back, nigga. The Rasta CD, the tape deck. We in Allen, Granada, the Burgundy Granada, sitting there writing my opinion, and then you would never imagine how big it is when we first started. We was broke. We weren't broke. We always had a little change.
Yeah.
But it was you wouldn't like now. It's fucking sold millions. You feel me? So
yeah,
that's major. That's funny because we find out, they grandparents went to school with my grandparents, so it was like that was made to be. Magnets. Put right in the hood.
Wow, that's dope, man. Y'all sat there in the Granada and wrote my opinion, and then boom, success.
Yeah, it just kept going.
Yeah. So was Doobie?
Doobie was nigga a star already before
the football.
Yeah, we wouldn't even think about Doobie trying to go play a dude because Doobie wrote raps and all that shit. Doobie know all the words, niggas, the whole dictionary and the definitions. So
that's dope.
It wasn't that nigga he was our star already.
He was at Hogan.
Yeah. Nah, just nigga Hogan, nigga Frisco.
Oh, he had graduated. Yes. He had already graduated and went to college.
No, it started all the way back from Hogan, but yeah, that's why I say he was being rapping. But I'm talking about it. We was like, nigga, he already, you know, a nigga that already made it.
Yeah,
Sugar already made it.
Yeah,
he was written, and then that's our baby brother out of the crew.
Yeah,
so we had to just nigga make sure he stay out of trouble. This nigga keep getting out. Man, we ain't gonna be able to go to a show. Stay out of trouble. He want to jump in the fight.
Was it when Mar? Damn, I want to say that for Mar. That's a Mar question. When did you first see a rap check from rapping? When you first see?
I never seen a rap check.
You never got?
I never seen a rap check.
Well, didn't you release a project or two?
I never received a rap check.
Never received a rap check. That's interesting.
When you talk about, said, I'm rich, I'm just waiting for my check. It's coming. Checks.
Church. All right now.
I'm not a rapper.
Well, I mean, you put together a project, didn't you? A couple of projects? How many projects you put together?
One. And I'm working on a few right now. So checks come.
Okay. Are you you working on a distribution deal with somebody independent or?
No, it's about, man, I'm just building it. I'm building it.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough.
If anybody got distribution and want to fuck around with a dope ass team, holla at me.
That's fair enough.
Been dope.
That's fair enough. Who's the first rapper from the Crest?
The first rapper from the Crest that I know is Taggart. Jeff Taggart, the Mac. That's the first ones I know.
Okay. I heard them same names too. I heard Jeff was like one of the first.
No,
it was another one named AT or
that's AT.
Jeff is yes. AT. Okay, yeah. He was the first one.
Yes. Magic Mike and all they used to rap all back in the day.
Magic Mike and Calvin T and all
that. Group out there back in the days, there wasn't too many rapper groups.
Right.
It was like them niggas was a group. If you're a rapper, you'll fuck around meet niggas. Where you niggas at? And go over there and hang out with them niggas.
It was kind of like how they was pimps and they would meet.
Yeah.
In the 70s pimps. The 70s pimps. They meet. They so fly. They look at each other's cars.
Cause they balling.
Yeah. So they ain't no hating.
No.
Ain't no oh nigga you think you better than me ass attitude and none of that because all the pimps had they
fly.
Got
a crew.
They fly.
They had 10 niggas with them. 20.
I seen Bishop. I seen some footage of old school Bishop when they was in Chicago on the West Side. Man, they was on
Mouthpiece,
the strip.
Man. Most it's called Mouthpiece, man.
Golly.
So pimping
ism, real ism. Man. That's some real ism.
If you ain't got no mouthpiece, you can't be
like Mike Epps on Friday after that. That's real pimping. Now that's real pimping. Nah, I just had to add that in there. Yeah, shout out to AT, shout out Doobie and all of them, man. This is great, man.
Shout out to Shad Rob, man.
Are y'all? Thank you, I appreciate that. Are y'all working on a 535 project?
Right now, we're not working on a 535 project. We got a 535 project that's been out and it's still slapped, but we working on Maul and Doobie. Tick and Sleep got some shit going. Our nephews Alfie and T Weezy, they doing their shit right now. Crazy.
Yeah, I just was up there and we was in Shasta. I think it was Shasta. I got him on footage, and it's coming out on Cutthroat Radio Podcast. And I'm actually finna get T Weez in here and do his interview. But the boys is moving. Alfie, I like his energy. He's Alfie funny. Young Alfie is funny. He a funny character. You get it from his dad. You could see exactly where he got his ism from. Right. Especially when they around each other. T Weez is another side, but when Alfie and Treacherous are together,
you gotta have that.
Jesus Christ,
yin and yang.
Jesus Christ, man.
But I'm doing my son album.
Right. Okay.
Johnny, we work on his shit, and then I got a secret coming up with some shit going on. Then I got the fam album. The fam, that's all my first cousins and they kids.
Okay.
And when I say fireworks, you're gonna just, oh my God, where they been hiding. You feel me? So we got a lot of shit, and we doing a Young and Restless album. Me and GME, we bringing all the young cats and the OGs together. You feel me? Bringing them, and that's the problem, man. That separation, that coming together, man. You can pull some strings.
You can make a lot of stuff happen. Yeah. Teamwork make the dream work. Together, each accomplishes more. I'm a firm believer of uniting and trying to make stuff happen together. I could do it all myself, but it can only go so far.
If you think so far. If you think you're dope, all you gotta do is get some dope motherfuckers with you.
Right.
Then you really gonna be dope.
It only goes so far. How many rappers came out of y'all crew?
Shit, man.
Yeah, the questions.
Well, we got some dope ass. I'm telling you, it's Suge, Sleep, Tick, Looney, Tino, and Mr. Carter.
It was only two out of that rap.
Yeah,
Diggs and Dre.
and it was all, none of them, most of them don't way deeper than or fell with them.
Or we put it like this.
Fell with them.
You know how you like the first go around of the vaccine shots. I had fucked up.
I'm not gonna say that.
During the football season.
We're not getting.
Politics. You get cut. You get no. Wait a minute. We got to get politics. I'm
talking about the vaccines.
I talk about all that. I'm talking about all that. I'm asking you a lot of questions. And the reason why I ask you these questions is because the audience and my audience, I bring it to them about white America, and I spell America with 3 Ks.
Yeah.
I don't spell America with the C.
Yeah.
Okay. I talk about these pilgrims all the time on my show.
You rock with Ice Cube.
I rock with black. I'm on the black side. I'm on the black team. I'm the black delegation. I bring it raw to the black people. And the reason why is because we right here in front of you.
Why should you hold your tongue?
Never, ever.
Hold theirs.
Because right here.
They don't hold theirs.
And I'm glad you said that because I'm reading about sundown towns. And this book right here, Sundown Towns, they didn't never hold back and from what they was trying to teach us and torment us and do us, our ancestors back in the day with property, housing, schooling, medical, finances. I mean, they really set this country up. So we had minorities, never a win, ever. Not to go so far into that because I'm going to get to that in just a second. Where's everybody nowadays? The crew and everything. What's going on with all you guys nowadays?
Man, we fathers and granddaddies.
Yeah.
And individuals like we supposed to be. You feel me?
Everybody's well. Everybody's up and good to go.
Everybody.
Nobody's in jail.
Nobody's in jail.
Nobody's in jail. Okay.
Nobody's in jail.
Good. That's good to hear.
Nobody's going to jail.
Good to hear.
And ain't nobody cross the line.
Good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Sound like y'all all up and running and good to go and good to hear.
And ain't nobody cross the line.
Good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Sound like y'all all up and running and good to go and got good health and all of that. Doobie just got off parole, huh?
Man, you ready? You got a free ticket? Free ticket somewhere? He ready to go.
Doobie just got off parole, man. Congratulations on successful.
Who got a free vacation?
Successful ending on that.
Vacation for the cut. He just coming home, nigga.
Watch out, he'll be free.
And he said he gonna come and bless the show. He actually gave me his blessings. He just said let him work his and I talked to you about it. He said let him work his magic and he gonna figure out a date to get in here and do the damn thing. Maul and him got an album they working on from what I heard. Maul coming in too. Monster. He blessing me. So I can't wait for them stories right there. They juicy.
But you like I said, when you ask the question about come on, it's a 535. We always gonna come with something. Always.
Talk to us about the Mac. Not to cut you off. Talk to us about the Mac. Mike Robinson. Give us a little bit about Mike Robinson.
Fly ass nigga. Always seen him around his kids and his girl.
How many kids he got?
I don't know. The Mac, how many kids he got? You can't ask nigga how many kids you got.
I had one.
Shit, the Mac, I think he got when he There's probably 3.
they gonna see that playback and just
Probably like 3.
Boobie had to
But
say some
nigga-
slick shit.
What do you mean?
Hey, watch when they see the playback on that. He got me. Okay, whatever. He got me. But I mean, you know, I'm just asking. It was not like really trying to get it
know
out.
how many Mac got.
You don't know.
I met the Mac nigga and when he was gone. I met him on Sawyer Street. That we had the best motherfucking time. When I moved out there, nigga, we had the water fights, nigga, in the streets with the fire hydrant flowing, nigga, everywhere. The Sawyer nigga was.
So they've been doing that. I thought our generation was doing that shit.
Nah, nigga. Y'all was the end.
We came at the end.
Y'all was at the end. And that nigga, look, the Mac nigga picked up the police and put him in a fire in the fucking, you know, the wire cut him out. That nigga picked him up and put him in it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my mama.
Mike Robb did that.
Yes, catch him. Nigga picked him up and
catch him. You got that here first on Cutthroat Radio Podcast. Picked him
up and put him in the water. That's how it was real. It was a black police. He didn't shoot nobody.
We know catch him. I know catch him.
He didn't shoot a nigga. Nigga, we need more niggas like that, nigga, if you gonna be in there.
Real quick, where was you at when you got the call Mike got hit?
Sorry, I wasn't even at home. I was in jail. In
county jail?
In county jail.
It was Clay Bank?
Clay Bank. You know.
It wasn't Union Street, it was Clay Bank.
You don't want to go to Union Street, nigga.
500 Union wasn't the place, huh?
Unless if you got minimum, if you in minimum or something.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's 23 hours lockdown.
Yeah, 500
Level
Union.
4.
Yeah. Clay Bank, you come out and...
Yeah, you in the fishbowl.
Yeah.
You get to watch TV and shit and come out from it.
You in the Gladiators. You damn near in Gladiator School.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you in that.
Yeah, you in Gladiator. That's Gladiator School. That's like over here at the branch.
Or stay in your room.
At the branch when you first... I'm telling you, when you first get to the branch,
you heard I said, or stay in your room.
Or stay in your room. When you first get over there, you're going straight to Gladiator School. You ain't going into no what's the honor side and none of that.
No, if you want to watch TV, nigga, you gonna say, man, fuck this shit, man, turn this shit off. So when you say, nigga, change it, you ready to fuck a nigga up.
And you'll be in there. They'll have you in there for years. They'll put you in there for 2 years.
Yeah, you can do 5 years.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, definitely. Wow, that that gave me some energy right there. The Mac catch him and put him in the water. That's hella funny.
Man, that's Steve. Steve had the Toyota with the big ass speaker in the back.
Steve D.
Yeah, not Steve D. Nigga, Steve. Fucking Steve O.
Oh, Steve O. Yeah.
And that nigga, they hit him with the water got all into his beat.
Oh, shocked everything. Shorted everything.
But it was just, you do that nigga. I would have been so mad. I would have
hella hot. Boy,
I said, but them niggas put the police in the water sprinkler, nigga, right in front of Bammy house.
Right wow.
The Jones's Bammy house right there.
Out of y'all in the crew, and I gotta ask this. I gotta do my job. I'm podcast. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. I gotta ask this. Who the dopest MC out of y'all crew? I got to ask that.
Boobie.
Get out, Boobie. Boobie.
Get out, nigga, Mr. Cardone.
Get out, Boobie. Get out. You are a dope MC. You are a dope MC. And why wasn't I on the dope album? What happened to that?
Tell that nigga, did he reply? Did he make it to the studio?
No, I was in Vegas.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I was in Vegas.
But I told you can't see me nothing. You got to be in the studio with us. Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
Everybody got to make the cut. I don't care how dope you is, nigga. Get in the studio, nigga, and touch you feel me? Touch the air.
You said, because I got a couple more, and then we get out of here. We close to the time. You was talking about jail. Did you go to the penitentiary?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I went to.
You want to talk about it a little bit or no?
I'm gonna talk about it because it's real important. Because, nigga, I went to jail for weed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I did hella shit before that, right? With some gun shit, all the extra shit, and some other shit, right? But the lesson about me going to prison is to learn about it's the choices that you get right now. Do you want to still do that, or you want to stay here? That was important. It wasn't even about all the little extra shit going to jail. I'm a project baby. I already seen a lot of crazy shit already. But being locked up and can't do nothing, nigga, fuck these niggas. Being locked up and can't do at your own will, that's a big eye opener. You feel me? And then when I went through what I went through, I'm like, damn, I'm damn. I'm like, how the fuck you go to prison for weed, right? I said, but it's an eye opener for me, because I didn't, nigga. I'm security, so I'm always, nigga. It's actually, I could have went to jail for some other shit. You feel me? But it was about me doing right. So when I went to the pen, that just, man, missing my kids, missing my family, my mama,
How long did you?
They can send me 3 years to the pen, but you know that 3 years turned into, nigga, violations. You feel
While
me?
you in there?
No, once you get out.
Oh,
nigga,
yeah, once you
send you home, nigga. You going right back.
Yeah.
As soon as you spit on the curb.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm going to jail. You know, you always try to come back and make up to that time.
Yeah.
So you know, and nigga, I almost died. My last bid, almost died. Got sick in prison. So I'll be telling the youngsters, man, you think you just going to jail, do some time, and just sitting there on the shelf like, nigga, you on pause, nigga. You ain't on pause, nigga. Life hit you, nigga. You feel me? No, nigga, ain't no doctors, ain't no nigga nurses, nigga, ain't no regular food, ain't none of that.
Aspirin.
I'm trying to tell you. So, you know, most people don't come out. 25% come out, nigga, half sane. Everybody else coming out insane or drunk, not drunk, fucked up. You know, niggas always, man, what are you on? Because they on pills. Because incarceration make you go crazy. It's not like, you know, you just sitting there and you don't care about your family in life. You know, you treat it like a dog. You feel me? So I don't care how much money you got, you know. Yeah. That was a real eye-opening, you feel me? And I tell the youngsters, put the guns down, nigga. Go get some money, nigga. Take care of your kids.
When you came home from prison, when you was in prison, did you learn how to? You said you was already learning how to fixing on cars and shit like that, but
I took classes for computer graphic.
Okay.
They offered the classes, so I did that, and then when I was in there, I was doing AC in San Quentin. I was working on outside crew doing AC.
Okay.
So you know,
you got your hands in everything. I remember we had a couple of conversations. That's why I was asking. You do a lot of shit, but auto mechanic is where you passion.
That's my trade.
Just a trade.
That's
passion.
That's my trade.
Just a trade. That's what's up. Kids in the music, you said already. Profession, we got that out the way. How long do you see yourself in the entertainment?
Until I'm dead.
Till you dead.
Because my kids, you know, they
pass the torch down.
I didn't even tell them. My kids they love it already. It's just in their DNA.
That's you born in it, not sworn in it. Are you currently into the politics that's what's going on right now in the government?
No.
You don't watch any news or anything like that?
I watch the news, and
what's your comments to what you see on the news?
Too much separation within the Republicans and the Democrats, because it's not it's not against the white and black. That's not the problem, because it's more blacks against the blacks than the white against blacks. So it why I just keep continue not to blacks than the white against blacks. So it why I just keep continue not paying attention to that. Let God take care of that, because it's about who gonna control the narrative about the money part. So they don't. It's not about a white or black or Chinese, whatever that shit. You know. So I stay out of that shit. Stay out of that shit unless you're gonna be something that's gonna fix it. If you ain't gonna fix it, stay out of it. Make you crazy. It's gonna make you start reacting the way you feel, like emotions. You know, feel me? Like you I watch what I do.
How do you feel about Joe Biden?
I don't have a feeling.
You don't.
I don't have
no comment.
No comment.
Okay. Do you feel like music has lost value since the golden era of music?
No, it's still got value because it's still pressing messages out there.
But do you feel like it's lost
money ways? Hell no. This is making more money than fucking.
Not necessarily the money
we
part.
just ain't making the money that we like. It's getting watered down because
I'm talking about the music, not the business side of it. I'm not talking about making the music and selling it to the consumer. I'm talking about the music. I'm talking about
it's not real music.
Product.
It's not real music no more. Yeah. Until we get some bands back out there and get live music. Everybody can do auto tune and all that shit. What are you gonna do? Acapella. Let me see how you sound acapella.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Any shout outs or anything you want to say to the audience before we get out of here?
Shout out to crew 535. Shout out to my wife, my sisters, my brothers. Shout out to all my Crestside niggas that love me. Hello. Shout out to Shab Rob. Shout out to Remy Thiz. Shout out to 707. Shout out to 510. Shout out to 415. Shout out to all you motherfuckers that's looking at me live. Hello.
That's what's up.
Give a shout out to Exotic Pop one time.
Hello.
That's what's up.
GME, it's too many to list. You already know me. I don't do that. I need somebody to be able to come and do all the extra shit, but I don't do all that. You feel me? If y'all know me, y'all know I love y'all. Check.
You got a lot of people on the side right here as well, chiming in. Anything you want to leave to the audience as far as a positive message, as far as in the entertainment business, being a solid person, paying attention to your well-beings, taking care of your family. Anything you want to lay on the audience before we get out of here?
Man, let me lay this on y'all. Continue being who you are. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Take more time out to understand what everybody's going through and love your people unconditionally. You feel me? And try to fucking come together. If you think you dope, all you got to do is come with some motherfucking other dope people with you, and you're going to be a blessed motherfucker because you ain't got to work that hard. You can make it happen. So just understand that we doper together. And that's all I'm going to say. Been dope.
And we been dope.
And I got to end it up. I got to replay my. Hold on.
Yes. Oh, boy, it's the crest. Oh, boy, it's the crest. Oh, boy, it's the crest.
Yes. Oh, boy, it's the crest. I always got to play the little clip because they going to hit me with the, you do the rights.
Next time, I'm going to have a whole 535 in here, and we're going to have a session at the same time. We're going to bless y'all.
Yeah. Hold on. Before we get out of here.
Hey.
What? Oh, we're going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Trey 5. Session back players make the party more live.
You bitch.
You bitch. Hey. Hey. Ain't no smoking money. My thing. My thing.
They thought that was me singing it. They're going to sing.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a good show. The energy is there. I had a good time, man, listening to all of the juicy shit. The Mike Robinson story. You coming from Frisco, because I didn't really know all of that myself. And everything like that. Growing up in the Crest, you experienced a lot of shit because you was already used to seeing it because of where you from, the Geneva Towers and all that. So that's what's up, man. You survived a whole lot. Penitentiary and all that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a blessing, man, for you to still be here. So, of course, I wanted to give you your flowers while you was here, man. And I thank you. I appreciate you, Kat. I really do. Look, appreciate you.
All power to the Lord.
Yeah.
You feel me? Look, I appreciate how dope you continue to be. Everybody started as an asshole, but just learn how to be a bigger asshole. You feel me?
Well, I ain't trying to be Charlamagne the guy because he going through it. He got some shit. Yeah, I appreciate it.
We get to the car, I got a gift for you.
I appreciate that. Kwame.
Before we go, Y'all better come to the show Saturday.
Oh, let's do a little bit of promotion real quick before we get out of here.
I was wondering we was going to talk about that.
We got to, we'll get that out. We got a show this weekend, and I say we because I'll be out there with a camera filming.
One thing about Ben Dope Entertainment, it's not about, it don't say Boobie Ben Dope. Ben Dope Entertainment is every one of my people that's with me. We moving like a motherfucking mad machine.
We move like a unit.
You feel me?
We move. It's crash shit or no shit.
If you wanted somebody to invest in yourself and come see us at Ben Dope.
And with that being said, this Saturday, the 29th, it will be Del Treese. She finna do her thing. And I'm gonna get her in here as well.
Superstar.
It will be Doobie, aka Mr. Whistle, aka A Bitch, all that good shit, gutter God. And then we got MAC, y'all, Mac Mall. He will be here as well, but he'll be on that stage Saturday. So they're going to be rocking out with their cocks out, man, doing what they do best, man, in their habitat. And I'm going to be out there filming like I'm Justin Lomax.
You ain't been to a Doobie and Mac Mall show?
You gonna see me
pull up.
You're going to see me filming like I'm Justin Lomax out there with the camera all bright in niggas' eyes and shit.
Right on his side.
Watch. Watch. And that's going to be hella fun because I got a lot of, like I said, I'm putting together a DVD.
Shout out to DJ Mar, my motherfucking partner, man.
DJ Mar be there. He was already here on the show. He'll be here, and he gonna do some mixing and cutting it up for me as well. As far as this project.
Shout out to Bandwagon for letting us have it.
Yada
you feel me? That's our business partners, man. You feel me?
Do your shout outs.
So I had to get that in.
And we definitely gonna have a mix up of so much out there when they do at the Bandwagon when they're out there. So just come out and support. I'm gonna be out there probably with some bars, doing with the edible thing and all that good stuff.
He'll be up there cooking too. So y'all look for him.
You know what I mean? You definitely gonna see me out there.
How many hats you got?
Well, I mean, I'm a man with many hats. I do a lot. I do a lot, man. I do a lot.
We get the hold on. Throw me that hat.
Just let me change my hat.
I do a lot out there, but my passion is this right here. The entertainment has been my thing because I was born into it like his kids. You know what I mean? I was born into being around the Mike Robinsons, the Mac Dre's, and Malls and all of that. So
true definition of Ben Dope.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. And with that being said, getting up out of here, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate the Cuddy coming in. Appreciate all the love and support. You know what I'm saying, and everything like that.
Hey, all y'all over there, I ain't looking at y'all. That's messed up. I didn't know y'all was over there. But I love all you motherfuckers.
CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I said CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I got everybody on the goddamn jingle. Hey, listen, y'all, before we get out of here, go to YouTube. Stop watching us right now. Go over there and subscribe. Share, like, and comment. We heating up, man. We just getting started.
Screenshot and show me how dope you is.
I'm just getting started with this shit. I support everybody.
We need each other, man.
I support everybody. And this is all, I want to do this. I love doing this.
Hey, guess what? We only need your subscribe.
Just subscribe. Just subscription. It's free.
One time.
You don't even got to watch the show. Just go over there, hit it, click it, and get out of there.
Start a page and
You don't even have to sit there and watch. You don't even have to watch the show.
Man,
just go fucking click it. That's all. And then share the goddamn shit that you click. That's it. Anyway, you sons of bitches, I'm glad y'all tuned in. We had a good time. It was fun. Boobie is getting ready to get out of here because I got to let him go. So dope. Been dope. You dig what I'm saying? All day long. Yada yada. Cutthroat, Crest Side, all that good shit. I am Shy Rob. I'm your host. Thank y'all for tuning in I got people subscribing right now. You see how that work? If people are on there subscribing right now. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay?
Look, it only take you to be dope.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We out of this bitch. Yay!
You want to say it?
It
only take you to be dope.
Man. That's what I preach to my children.